tap in a little bit, you know, something, man, because a lot of times, man, you know, I just heard something from Mike, man, Mike Tyson, man. It really just tripped me out. Mike said that his shadow and his ego are friendly. Now, his shadow, he's saying, is, to make it all make sense, his shadow is the things that we are ashamed of, the things within us that we don't want revealed, you know what I mean, the true self, you know what I mean, because a lot of us, we put on images, because we want people to imagine us the way that we want them to imagine us, you know what I'm saying, but our true self, our truth, you know, things that, you know, person need to view, you know what I mean, you don't want that revealed, you know, that's something, that's your secretness, and so he said his shadow, so that means that things that he is most ashamed of and might have, you know, quite a bit, because he's done some things, you know, respect to the mother, respect to the good brother, yeah, definitely did some things, you know, I like him regardless, but you know, that which he keeps secret and his ego. What is the ego? The ego is your booster. You know what I'm saying? Your ego is your motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm that motherfucker. You know what I mean? That's your ego. That's that gift God gave you that presses you. You know what I mean? To make you you. You know what I mean? A lot of times we abuse our ego by thinking that that's what it all is. That's all that it takes. No, it's not. It's more added to it. You know what I mean? So that which he's most ashamed of in his ego is combined. You know, that's a lot of humility. I mean, think about it. That's a lot of humility. You know what I mean? And the thing about Mike is everything that he does to the extreme, because he's an extremist. No matter what it is, he does it to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? Because he's an extremist and he found a pocket in life that he can exist in as an extremist without offending anyone. Man, that's beautiful. That's perfect. Wow. But that there, man, it hits different because as a man, as a person, you know, I dealt with ego all my life. You know what I'm saying? Prideful. You know what I'm saying? Ego enhances pridefulness. And what had happened was that ego overtook me, and I thought that I was more than what I was. But in actuality, you know what I mean, I wasn't exemplifying my true self. You dig? And because I grasped on to what was available for me, I didn't have access, especially to information. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that type of access. You know, I was hands-on with the grind. You know what I'm saying? When you come from nothing, and you become hands-on with the grind, you know what I mean? And you make survival decisions, and that's what I had to do at that time, and that's what I thought I had to do. You know what I mean? It was the only thing available. I was surviving. You know what I mean? So the things that I'm doing now and whatever successes that I obtain, you know, I think is undeserving because of what I've done in the past. See, we're not recognizing the severity of what we've done. You know what I'm saying? On some real talk. Like, we damaged a whole culture. Actually, we damaged a whole generation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we damaged a whole generation. And to the point where we exist in total chaos. We gotta recognize what we've done. Once we recognize and respect that we are at fault, you know what I'm saying? Then we can be able to make amends, man, and change. That's the only way change gonna come. It's the only way change gonna come. So I understand what Mike was saying, that his shadow and his ego are best of friends, because if they don't exist in that space, then everything goes wrong for him. You know what I'm saying? Everything's get chaotic for him. So he exists in a peaceful, humbling space with acceptance. That's the space that I want us to really understand, because we're not in a space where we're gelling together. We're not in a space where we're combining our thoughts, our like minds. Listen, in a relationship, you got a man and a female. When a man and a female intertwine, part of that man goes into the woman, and a part of that woman encompasses the man. That means that there's a joining there. That process of joining, it meshes with all type of things that involve your everyday activity, your emotions, your physical, your mental, your spiritual. These are different addicts that compels you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're joining together, you're making that peace with one another, man. It's nothing more special. That's what the relationship and what our community needs. That's the relationship that's in our generations that we need, because that disconnect that we created, it damaged us to the point where it's complete, unadulterated chaos. See what I'm saying? There's no guidelines. There's no rules. Rules are put in place, man, to protect those who's most precious to us, man. You know what I'm saying? Us men, we get out, we do what we do, but the rules are put in place to protect that which was most precious to us. You know what I mean? That's our women and our children. They are the most precious to us. Our mothers, our aunties. These are what's most important, and we place protection on them by following strict guidelines, unofficially, but officially, between us. You see what I'm saying? Between us. See, you have to have that camaraderie to exist. You're not existing longer because you're not following these guidelines, man. You're not placing protection on what's most precious to you. And when those moments come, man, when you're in dire desperation and need, there's no help. There's no help because you actually extended none. You extending them by not giving a fuck about anybody else but yourself. You see what I'm saying? But we as a people, talk about us. I ain't talking about black people, I'm talking about us from the ghetto. It's all kinds in the ghetto. We as a people, man, we are a community. We are a community and we need guidelines to follow in order to exist, in order to place that protection on our loved ones. That's what's most important, because continuation can happen. How do you think these different situations existed for the time span that they existed? Because they follow rules. We put in place rules and guidelines just among us to place that protection for us. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean. Nobody's telling anybody what to do. You're grown. You live your own life. You existed in this reality and raised yourself, so that's definitely most respected. But you're being exterminated. You're not having the chance to really mature and grow. Who knows what you could be? Who knows what you can be? This life, man, you can actually exist. And you can exist with abundance. That's a possibility. Man, listen, 30, 40 years ago, that wasn't a possibility. We didn't have that access. We didn't have that information. We got to get our egos and our shadows, that which we most don't like. We got to get that to measure. We can be able to construct ourselves properly, conduct ourselves in the pattern, man, where we place protection on ourselves. It's not about being scared. It's not about, being a real nigga. Being a real brother to a brother is most important. Being a man to a man is most important. You understand what I'm saying? And men have rules. Men have lines that you don't cross. This is how we exist. When men becomes men, that's because they follow strict rules and guidelines, and everybody else know that, and everybody else know the line that do not cross. But most importantly, the man know the line that he cannot cross. That's what's becoming a man. Understanding your strength and knowing your vulnerabilities and your weaknesses. But being in the balance of both. It's a little food for thought, man. I pick up ideas and things and thoughts that other people inspire me, man, because we work together. See, we in this world together, man. We definitely living in this world together. Enough with the separate shit that I'm this and I'm that, man. You can't be who you are without a supporting staff. It's impossible. Anybody who you see that's of some stature, they got a supporting staff. So you're not in this by yourself. Just think about that. Love y'all, man. Let life live it to the fullest, man. It's Mr. Talkheavy. I appreciate everybody for talking, man. I mean, oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Is that my man? Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see if I can pull him up, because, we got something. Can't go on. Okay, can't go on. I don't know. But yeah, we got to get together now. You know what I mean? Execute what we started. You know what I mean? But just remember, man, let life live to the fullest, man. You know what I mean? It's Mr. Talkheavy.